are back with scene 3, and we have, oops, everybody now almost has a condition. We have the play now open in Tunguska. Probably there's some kind of move there. We also forgot to move the research, the expedition encounter. It goes to the Himalayas now. And we have Lola Hayes in the middle of nowhere. She needs to move away from there. So this is what she's going to do. She's going to move to Buenos Aires, and there she's going to test her influence to do some shopping. Zoe is going to do a rest action to try and address her madness and her hallucination and amnesia conditions. And then she's going to move to Cape Town. Yeah, because she will try and address the Himalayas situation. We have Lily Chen in Sydney. It didn't really work out for her at all. The thing that we were planning on doing. So she's going to prepare for travel. And I really want her to improve her strength. So she is going to do a focus action. So when she prepares for travel, then she can go up here to Shanghai, and then prepare for travel again to go to close the Tunguska gate. Actually no. We are going to do something smart, because we have the Tunguska situation up there, and it's going to take Lily a long time to get there, actually. So what we're going to do is, because we have a really interesting spell, clairvoyance, we're going to take our friend and we're going to prepare for travel. So she's going to go to London and then to Rome, where she will do a focus action. And then during the encounter phase, she can decide not to encounter Rome, but she's going to encounter this clue over here, which she is then going to use to work on the mystery. That's what she is actually going to do. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at Lola Hayes. Lola is going to travel, and she's going to test her influence in Buenos Aires. She has... Will I give her 6? Because she can add 1. Oh yeah, we're going to... No, we're actually going to leave it at 5. And she rolls 3 successes, which is good. And she is going to take... the Enchanted Blade, because she doesn't have a magical weapon. Well, she does have the holy water, but she's not going to use this. So we're going to replace the weapon with a holy spear. And that's her action done. So let's look at our friend in Sydney. She is going, if she's not going to go to Tunguska, she will still prepare for travel, and she will do the Himalayas encounter. Yeah. So she's going to prepare for travel. So she's going to get a boat token. And we're not going to use it this turn, we're going to use it next turn. And she's going to do a focus action. So now she has 2 focus, and she can re-roll 2 dice. Okay, good. Up next is Zoe. And Zoe, well, we don't have a plan for her just now. She's actually going to take a rest action, and she's going to roll for her madness, and she needs a 5 or 6. So she rolls a 5 and her hallucination is gone. And she's going to do the same for her amnesia. And she rolls a 1, so she keeps the amnesia. That's okay. And then she's going to go to Joburg. Cape Town, sorry. Up next, and last but not least, is our friend in Arkham. And she is going to prepare, no, actually she's going to do a rest action as well to try and address her amnesia, which she keeps, and her paranoia, which she also keeps, okay? So now she's going to travel to London. And now it's the encounter phase. So we have Miss Lola Hayes, who's going to encounter Buenos Aires. Let's see. Buenos Aires. You sneak into the temple and overhear the rough croaking of deep ones chanting. You recognize familiar elements to the words that they are, the words that they are intoning. Test lore. Now, her lore is 2. We're going to use a special ability which she has because she has a personal story fulfilled. And we fail. Brilliant. If you pass game 1 ritual spell, if you fail, it's nothing more than horrific noise. Lose 1 sanity. She loses 1 sanity. That's okay. Oh no, we're actually going to use one of her focus tokens. We're going to re-roll this. And she fails. Okay, she does lose 1 sanity. Brilliant. Up next, we have our friend Lily Chen in Shanghai, who's definitely going to have to introduce herself to somebody who can show her how to improve her strength. So, a prisoner has stolen a weapon and escaped into the bush. You hope to track him down. Test observation -1. Let's see. Her observation is 2. So she rolls 1 die. And she has a 4. But she has... Oh, we're actually going to use her trinket, which allows her to re-roll 1 die. And she again fails. Now we're going to use one of her focus items. And we're going to use a second one. And we're going to use a different die this time. And we fail. Okay, so we exhausted everything. Obviously, she has been tracking him high and low, but, you know, she came here to test her, to improve her strength, not to find people. If you fail, he gets the drop on you and escapes. Lose 1 health and gain 1 leg injury condition. Brilliant! Woohoo! So lose 1 health and gain 1 leg injury. Okay, I mean, I remember this. I think in my very first game that I played, she also ended up in Sydney, where I wanted her to improve her strength, and she was getting injury over injury over injury, and on top of injuries, and then there were injuries to her injuries, so she's going to move away from that place now. Good. Next up is Zoe Samaras, who is going to have a Brick City encounter in Cape Town. The shop is robbed while you are browsing. You attempt to fend off the thieves. Test strength. We need to start her on killing monsters. She passes. If you pass, the store owner is very gracious. Gain 1 item asset from the reserve or 1 item asset from the deck. Yeah, she's going to take the lucky ring. And we're going to replace it with an Opus Arcana. Item tome. Good. So, very nice. That was okay. And last but by no means least, we have our cultist in London, and she's doing what she's going to do what she does best. She's going to encounter clues. So she's going to cast clairvoyance. So she needs to test her lore plus So she has 4 plus, she has 4 lore plus 1 die. So, and she passes. So she's now going to encounter this clue. Let's see. We need an encounter. Okay, and we need a generic city space encounter. Okay, so let's see what we've got. Yeah. Making your way through the busy streets, you are amazed to see a man carrying a book emblazoned with a yellow sign. Darting quickly down a side street, you attempt to follow him through the crowd. Test your observation. Her observation is 3. Oops, that one fell out, and that's good because it was actually a miss. And she passes. If you pass, you catch up with him and discover that the book is an obvious fake. It's not a lead, but at least it rules something out. Gain this clue. We gain this clue and we put it onto our mystery. Brilliant. Well done. So, but she cast a spell, clairvoyance, and what we now have to do is we have to, of course, flip the card. Let's see what happens. Oh, the visions are clouded and murky. Resolve the effect based on your test result. Oh, we had 3 passes, I believe. The visions become clear as if you are there in the flesh. No additional effect. Okay. Okay, yeah. So, that's good. All right. And another round. So now it's the mythos phase. And we get our first rumor. First we spawn clues. And we need to spawn 2 clues. And we spawn a clue in London. Woohoo! And guess who's in London? I don't know. It looks like it's Power Girl. And 17, which is over here. Not too bad at all. That's not shabby. Did she actually... Who closed the first gate? Yeah, it was Lola Hayes. Okay, this girl needs to start... Yeah, okay, we need to think about what we're going to do next. All right, on space 13. Mysterious lights. You've never seen the aurora borealis flashing with such intensity. Even south of the Arctic Circle, the air feels alive with alien energies that cannot be dispelled. Oh god, gates cannot be closed. As an encounter, an investigator on space 13 may fly a plane. We've had this before, and the problem is we need 2 clues to do this. On the other hand, we also need 2 clues to solve the mystery. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to think about how we're going to do this. We need to make sure that we close gates because we need to make sure that we get rid of this particular rumor because we need to close gates, i.e. we need to end performances, because if we can't do that, then this girl, Diane Stanley, can never work on her personal story because she needs 1 more gate trophy to do this. All right, let's look at this whole thing and where we're at. Yeah, we spawn clues and nothing else happens. Yeah. So, we're going to move Lily Chen out of Sydney because this is going to end badly if she stays there. First, she's going to do a rest action to address her various injuries, and then she's going to... we leave the clues for Diane because she's already in a place. She can actually bring them towards her, and then she's only 1 space away from 13, so that's good. This girl needs to start fighting monsters. Yeah. And she also needs to rest. I think I'm going to send her to Rome. I mean, she is a religious nutter, so that's where she should go. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're going to send her to the Himalayas to actually work on that research encounter. She could improve her lore on the way. All right. Okay. We have a plan. No, actually, we don't have a... Well, what we're going to do is we're going to send this girl... Let's see. Maybe we should also start looking into trading. Yeah. Okay, everyone who has a condition next round will actually try and will do a rest action to see can they do anything about their condition. And then we will try and basically meet somewhere around here to start trading as well. So yeah. All right. So this is the end of scene 3. And I'll see you all for scene 4.